For nearly half a century, the Alien franchise has terrified audiences with its perfect organism, the Xenomorph. Yet buried beneath the viscera and acid burns lies a recurring question. Can a Xenomorph ever be more than a monster? Could it be tamed, befriended, even turned into a partner? With episode 7 of Alien Earth, Noah Hawley's FX series has thrown gasoline on this debate. Wendy, a synthetic child, not only survives in proximity to a xenomorph, but appears to command it, almost like a pet or bodyguard. She does not merely release it from its cage, she communicates with it, clicks and coos at it, and the beast responds by attacking Prodigy's troops as though it were following her instructions. This is unprecedented in Alien canon, a leap far beyond the uneasy bond seen in comics, novels, or films. Wendy's hybrid nature, synthetic yet childlike, human in body but estranged in spirit, seems to allow her to connect with the creature on a level no ordinary human could. Unlike prey, she is neither food nor host. Unlike a machine, she carries the spark of feeling. Her rejection of being people may be exactly what the xenomorph recognizes as kinship. The radical nature of this alliance immediately recalls an earlier figure in the expanded universe, Colonel Dr. Paul Church, the central figure of the comic Alien's Labyrinth. Church survived 43 days in a hive as a young man, even cutting a chestburster from his own body. Scarred but obsessed, he devoted decades to studying xenomorph behavior aboard the Inominata space station. Church's experiments suggested that the aliens were not entirely mindless. He found that they would engage threats over food, that they communicated telepathically and could sense fear, and that they hesitated when prey resisted. He even kept a pet xenomorph, Trixie, and dreamed of creating a human hive mind modeled after them. Yet Church's pursuit was fatally compromised by arrogance and sadism. He manipulated, he tortured, and ultimately he was punished. He came close to understanding, but never to bonding, because he lacked empathy. Another brush with the GOOD Xenomorph appeared on screen in Alien Resurrection. Ripley 8, a human clone spliced with xenomorph DNA, was recognized immediately by the creatures as kin. Instead of tearing her apart, they took her to the Queen unharmed. She smelled, moved, and thought like them in subtle ways, and her presence disoriented the hive's instincts. She was both mother and intruder, and the Queen deferred to her before mutating into a grotesque hybrid. In that moment, the franchise acknowledged that biology itself could create a bridge between human and alien. Yet the film retreated into horror and destruction rather than explore the possibilities of coexistence. Ridley Scott's prequels complicate the question further. In Alien Covenant, the android David reveres the xenomorph and its earlier cousins, the neomorphs. He calms a neomorph as it nuzzles against him, and he gazes with awe at the prototypical xenomorph, treating it as his child. David's bond is not born of kinship or empathy, but of creation. They do not harm him because he is their designer, their god.
Oh my God. I've never seen anything like it. Doctor. What is it, Doctor?
I'm fine. Get the t-shirt.
Here the relationship is rooted in domination rather than partnership, but it nevertheless proves that the creatures can be conditioned to accept, even to trust. Taken together, these moments form a strange arc through the alien mythos. Paul Church, the scientist, nearly reached domestication through cold study. Ripley 8 found tolerance through shared blood. David achieved reverence through obsession and design. And Wendy, in Alien Earth, seems to achieve something else altogether, a mutual alliance rooted not in biology or coercion, but in connection. She treats the creature as a companion, and it responds in kind. The question then becomes whether a xenomorph can ever truly be good. In one sense, the answer is simple. They are not evil to begin with. They are instinct incarnate, driven to reproduce and survive. To be good, in the human sense, would require empathy, restraint, loyalty, perhaps even affection. Wendy's bond suggests that such loyalty is possible. Church's research hinted that they respond to intent and resistance. Ripley 8 proved that they recognize kinship. David proved they can be nurtured by a creator. The potential is there, yet the danger remains overwhelming. To tame a xenomorph is to court disaster. Their instincts are too volatile, their biology too hostile. Even Wendy's apparent control may be temporary, a fragile truce born of circumstance. What happens when her will conflicts with the xenomorph's drive to reproduce? What happens if she demands peace while it hungers? The possibility of a good xenomorph is tantalizing, precisely because it is unstable. Narratively, the concept of a tamed alien serves a vital function. The franchise has always relied on the certainty that these creatures cannot be reasoned with. By suggesting otherwise, Alien Earth destabilizes the formula. It forces the audience to consider that the enemy could become the ally, and that reversal is almost more frightening than the creature itself. It reframes the metaphor as well. Traditionally, the xenomorph embodies our fear of nature, of reproduction, of the body betrayed. Under Wendy's guidance, it becomes a weapon against corporate exploitation. The monster is no longer the other. The monster is the system. In aligning with the alien, Wendy claims liberation from the human order that betrayed her. Whether this alliance can last is doubtful. But the series has cracked the door to a possibility long whispered at the margins, that the perfect organism might not only be the perfect predator, but the perfect partner. And that possibility is terrifying in its own right. So, what do you make of this good xenomorph? Please leave a comment below. Also check out the I'm Fine t-shirt in our store, the perfect gift for sci-fi fans. Until next time, stay frosty and alert.